Good afternoon and welcome to Chihuahua Dog Life live stream. We have 4 of our babies all on the couch. Loki's having a chirping issue for whatever reason. Say hi to your fans, Loki. Hi, everybody. There's Maya. Loki is the chocolate. Ozzy is our little red boy. It's all about Maya right now. This is Lucy. And Stewie is under the table. Hi, Stu. Say hi. He's a good boy. He's a very good boy. So our babies have been... Hi, Auntie Marlene. Welcome to May 7th. The dogs are all having fun. Hi, Thing Doo. Got a dog or something outside. Somebody's barking. Here's Stewie. Let me pull him out for you. He's going to think I'm another dog. Say hi, Stewie. Say hi to everybody. That's all he can manage is grr, grr, grr. Hey, buddy. He's been outside today. He ate part of his breakfast. Yeah, he did. He did. He got a little groom and a little brush out today, so he's grumpy. Tell everybody how you got violated. Definitely. He was violated. I didn't want to give him a full bath. He just didn't feel like it. So he got a little brush. He did. He got his little brush. He likes the attention. He does. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. These guys are watching the traffic go by. We're going to be taking them for a walk after the live stream. Hi, Hermod. Overbow. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. These are my dogs. Our live stream is just devoted to... You can see them without me doing anything with them or just filming highlights. This is how they are when they're just hanging out. Mr. Loki. This is the biggest lover on the planet. This boy is so good. He's a love bug. He's Maya. She's a smarty pants. Maya's a smart girl. They're already wearing their collars because we're going to be going out. Yeah, we're going to go for a little walkie, and that makes you excited, doesn't it, Maya? Yeah, you went for a walkie yesterday. Yeah, she had a good time. Loki has to go because he has one walking issue that we need to solve. He has taken to liking to run the fence to chase cars. And in the yard, it's pretty safe because he can just run from one end of the fence to the other. But he's taken that to the road. Seraphin took him for a walk the day before yesterday, and he wanted to try to chase the cars. And that's not cool. The puppies. Puppies are here. They're still getting used to their harnesses, and Ozzy is between sizes, so that makes it awkward for us. He's still wearing his small one, but it's a little snug, but at least it's safe. I ordered the next size up and I wasn't really that happy with it. The buckle was too big. Yeah, car chasers no bueno. It's not good. Not good at all. But, like I said, I thought it was fairly harmless, and I really can't stop it when they're just playing in the yard. They like, we have a lot, well, a lot more than we used to, of course. Everybody does. The Amazon, the UPS, and the FedEx. I mean, it's always on the road, going up and down. And they bring Mr. Stewie the goods. Oh, they bring Mr. Loki the goods. He gets boxes and stuff. So if Amazon truck doesn't stop here, he's chasing it down the yard. The dogs can't get in the street because we do have a fully fenced yard. So, and they're always out with us. We never let them outside alone. Never, never. These puppies are knocked out. We've gone out twice today and had a great time in the yard. Two little ones. Thingy says he has two little ones up the street, and that's all they do. Are they in a fenced yard, or are they just chasing the cars down the street? Because that's dangerous. Or do they leave their dogs out unattended? Because I just can't do that. You hear all the time. I'm in a lot of Chihuahua groups online, like in Facebook and stuff, and it breaks your heart when somebody says, "Someone took my dog out of the yard." And I'm like, oh my God, that couldn't happen. That could not happen. I do not let them out unattended. They mean too much to me. Oh, when he walks them, they do that. Yeah, I want to stop Loki from lunging. And I'm pretty sure I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. He's not going to do that. I don't want him lunging after bicycles. I don't want him lunging after people. I don't want him lunging after other dogs. So he's got to go out more. You got to go out more. Look, he's he's absolutely out. Whoop. Well, that was a noise, huh, Buds? Absolutely, he's so tired. He can barely keep his little eyes open. He hears the dogs down the street. We must have an Amazon truck coming. Yeah, these two are just knocked out. But it's been great weather. Yeah, we had a lot of rain last week, and we're in between mows right now. Um, Going forward, I think Seraphine's going to try to have the lawn mowed for Sundays, just in case I'm able to stream from the yard. But right now, it's high enough to tickle bellies and stuff, and we're still working with this yard because we have a lot of weed growth. So we're spraying for weeds, and the yard just kind of looks kind of scraggly. But you know what? You guys aren't watching the yard. You're looking at the babies. But I got plenty of footage. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're working with Vito for that because it just is, it's better for the large dog. Oh my gosh, it would be, terrible for one of your kids to be trying to walk them and get pulled over. There was one time, I grew up on this street, and the neighbors down the road when I was a teenager had a St. Bernard, and I would dog sit for them. So I'd go down there several times a day, and I'd be walking this great big St. Bernard up and down the road. Well, one day she saw something, and she took off like a bat out of hell. And I was not prepared for it. And I was holding on to what they had was one of those hearts chains. And my finger got stuck in the chain. She pulled my nail off. I didn't let go of her though because I didn't want to be chasing a St. Bernard down the street. That's not happening. She was a big dog. These are little guys. She's a little girl. She's a little girl. Today we did all of our Chihuahua stuff. We filmed some of it. I've got a lot of video that I need to put up. There's story time behind it, but it's kind of crazy. Yeah, ouch for the nail. That was just pitiful. It just ripped it completely out of the nail bed. I mean, it was like here today, gone tomorrow. But it grew back. No harm done. Maya's left us, but Loki's still here. There goes a car. He's like, uh-oh. Well, he's being cool right now. He's being so cool. He's being a good boy. Hopefully some of the content that I've filmed and haven't had time to edit, I'll be getting uploaded for you guys soon. There's been a lot of stuff going on here. Some of it is, personal and medical and all sorts of stuff going on. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to sit and do. But Sunday is our time together, so I want to keep doing this forever. Forever and ever. Right, Maya? Right? Say hi. Hello. I wanted to bring some of the BALLs outside, and I keep forgetting to do it. I'm just going to put a bucket of BALLs next to the back door so that I can toss them for Maya. I am under no illusions that she is going to fetch them for me anymore because remember, anytime I toss her a ball, she tries to hide it under the furniture. I'm sure she's going to try to push it underneath something just so nobody else can get it, and Mommy never hides it from her. This is how this mind works. It's like a little steel trap in there. She thinks she's like 10 steps ahead of me, but not really. So, what did we do today? Today we ate. Maya's a star. Yes, she is. Hey, Annie Deborah. Welcome, welcome. It's always wonderful to see you, no matter what time you tune in. I was a minute or two late today, too, because for whatever reason, YouTube was it took its time uploading my thumbnail. I tried to get all 4 of the dogs in the thumbnail again, and that's not happening because Ozzy is just a blur. He's moving so fast, trying to fuss with the other dogs that that doesn't happen. Yeah, you watched for me this week, Annie Deborah. I'm so sorry. I have been really busy, and I mean, if you want me to get into it, I can get into it just a little bit. But when we talk about dogs and emotional support and like mental health and stuff like that, these guys are lifesavers for me. But I finally decided I was going to take myself and go and talk to somebody and get some medication on board to help me with some mood disturbances that I've been having. And it's kind of funny. I mean, I haven't mentioned anything. Thank goodness for these dogs because they have kept me on the straight and narrow. But I feel like I've been sleepwalking through my life for like the last, I don't know, 3 years. And a lot of you know that my dad passed away and at the end of 2021, and 2022 was a big transition for us moving into this house. And I don't know whether it's issues that I'm having, being back home without my dad, or what. But there's been some times that haven't been completely joyful, even though I'm very happy being here. It's just kind of weird. You can't really explain it. But having the pups, keeps you going and keeps me getting up every day and finding joy no matter what. So we're happy for them, but it just feels like a veil's been lifted. So I'm feeling pretty good. And when I finally opened up my eyes and looked around, I was like, oh my God, I got all these things I need to accomplish. What was I thinking? So, so I'm trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done. just to spruce up things. It's okay, Marlene. Nobody has to be sorry. Everybody has to be like joyful that that things are better. Just a lot better. So, I mean, the moral of the story is sometimes, I guess, when you're just feeling, hi, Angelina, hello. When you're feeling, down, you're feeling blue, and it just doesn't go away, go and get some help. Yeah, you go through some tough times, Annie Deborah. I mean, you just really do. I mean, it's just, you never know. It's just gonna kind of hit you when I didn't know. Hey, Emerald, Emerald, welcome, welcome. It's okay. I know you're gonna pop up sometime. It's springtime. We are actually having a spring here. Angelina lives in my area, so she can appreciate this, but it's actually last year we went from winter to actual just summer. It just hit summertime. And it seems like we're having a spring and I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I know everybody it isn't always experiencing the same thing. The country's just wild with climate right now, but it's really been a nice, nice, nice spring. So we had some time where we needed to have the air conditioner on early on this year, and then all of a sudden it's just like, hey, it's great. Emeralds, and you're in the Dominican Republic. Oh, that's so cool. I have I think I don't know if my friend lives down in the Dominican Republic. No, I think he lives in Trinidad actually, but yeah. So the puppies are knocked out. We've been going out in the yard. We've been out in the yard twice. Yeah, it will get hot here. We will have to be running the air conditioner and stuff. Yeah, but puppies are knocked out. We've been playing in the yard. You can see here, Lucy is absolutely out. Um, just running around, sniffing stuff. And that tires them out, actually. They say that, a dog sniffing around in the yard for like 45 minutes or 15 minutes is like 45 minutes of hard play for their brain because they're just processing so much stuff. Yes, go watch your chi. I never let my cheese outside without supervision ever. I was saying earlier that when I'm on Chihuahua forums, and I'm a member of a lot of them. Sometimes I try to answer some questions that aren't really vet related or whatever. But and I like to look at other people's puppies, even though I have them. So I'm on Facebook a lot, just looking at stuff. But when somebody mentions, oh hey, my dog is missing, it was taken from my yard. Somebody took my dog. I'm like, that's not happening on my watch. We are not having somebody, take my dog or having it escape because I'm going to be there. Oh, did you? What are you going to be doing with the Cocker Spaniel, Annie Deborah? Yeah, I know you guys have some really changeable weather down there in Texas. Deborah lives in Texas. And that weather down there is just absolutely nuts. You never know what you're going to get. They used to say here in Maryland, you never knew what you were going to get because it would be sunshiny 1 minute and it would be pouring down rain the next, and it would be cloudy and then it would be sunny, and we get it all in one day. But not like what you guys get. I mean, that's just violent. Just violent. Look at this girl. This girl is such a sweet little lover. She's so gentle and so sweet. When she comes up to you to get her love, You know, she just, it looks like she's saying, "Can I get on your lap? I'd like to love you now. Am I welcome?" It's just so cute. She's not pushy or anything. And it's like you want to just invite her. She's just adorable. So sweet. Ozzy, on the other hand, oh, good, good, good. Andy Deborah found the owners of the Cocker Spaniel that was roaming the street. We have had a problem lately with my neighbor's dog. I know you guys that frequent me a lot. I have a neighbor that has two dogs that kind of guard her stuff. She has a Rottweiler, a female, and she has a Belgian Malinois. And the Belgian so far has not been a problem, even though that dog has an incredible vertical jump and can go right over her 6-foot fence. But and maybe the fence might even be a little higher. I don't know. The fence has always been there because the lady that owned the house before them had livestock and horses and things. But it's the Rottweiler that is the problem. Last year when we first got here, the Rott was not near as big. Now she's huge, and she's all teeth. She's got a poor disposition right now. We had an Amazon delivery driver come the other day, and she wouldn't let him out of the truck, so he left without making a delivery. And it wasn't here; it was next door to my house, and the people weren't home, so they just didn't get their stuff. There were landscapers across the street, and this dog was, barking and rushing. She didn't get close enough to bite, but it just, you think kind of like she's testing. And when I walked by her to go and tell the neighbor that she was out again, she really was all teeth to me. And, I was like, I've had it with that dog. You got to keep it in your yard. You got to do it. You just got to. Oh, the Cocker Spaniel had two small children. I bet you they were just destroyed thinking that she was gone. And they just escape. I know the babies are so tired from all the running in the yard. Here we got some toe beans for your enjoyment. His little chocolate drops. Look at those. Look at his little toes. He's so cute. He's got the cutest little feet. He got cute little feet. We're going to come up on another shave soon. We got to do some feet. We do his feet monthly. Today was toothbrushing. We did some toothbrushing. He's got his puppy stuff, puppy teeth still coming in. Look at those daggers. He's got his adult teeth coming in over top of the puppy teeth. He's so tired, he's not even worried about me touching his teeth. What a baby doll. Yeah, toe beans. You want to nibble that. You want to nibble these toe beans. The little beans right there. Maya's beans are black. Loki's beans, I think, are this color too. And little Lucy's beans are black. That's the Merle in her. She's got black beans. Look at her solid black beans. Look at those black beans. All of her beans are black, but not all her nails are black. So it's cool. She's got cute toe beans too. She needs another shave too. We're getting there. We're getting there, aren't we? She's like, no, we're not. We're not going to get there. It's okay. Her fur is all growing in. We were checking her out today, and it's kind of funny because nobody wants to say, oh, well, we're checking out your dog, Heiny, but both her and Loki were just pointed away from me sniffing something, and we could see both of their little butts. Loki has some really long hair on his hindquarters, and I actually had to trim it because it was dragging the ground. And when he wants to go potty when he's kind of, doing his thing. It was there to kind of catch it. So I decided I'd trim it up. Well, I was looking at her little hindquarters, and I'll be darned if she's not getting some long hair back there. I was thinking she's going to have hair like Loki, although they're really not related. They're not. Their mommy and daddy is not related to Loki's. We're not going to get any puppy action today. I'm going to be outfitting my back porch too so that we can have more outside potty time. I'm going to put some astroturf back there in an area so that, and block off the porch. So in the morning when there's like dew all over the grass and I really don't want to let them out in the yard because, they come back in and they just jump in my bed. So I want them to kind of, stay dry. I want to let them out on the porch, use the astroturf, go potty. I want to try to train them to do that. And then I'll just hose it off. Look at this baby. Look at her. She's so cute. She will not let me in her mouth, though. Let's see. Let's see her teeth. Let's see if she'll let me. She's got half and half. Chihuahuas are famous for keeping not all their puppy teeth will come out. So you see them? She's got doubles. She's got doubles in there. So we're trying to give her more things to chew on to kind of loosen them up. Loki didn't lose all his teeth until he was over a year old, but it's really important to make sure that Chihuahua baby teeth all come out. It kind of looks fierce, and the first Chihuahua that I had was Moxie, and she had double canines in the front. And I thought, I think I'm going to let her keep that because that just looks really cool. I went to the vet, and the vet said, that stuff needs to come out. It's a problem for decay. They get stuff stuck in there. It's not supposed to be there. It causes misalignment. I was like, yeah, okay. So she had to have them pulled. Stewie is, Auntie Deborah wants to see Stewie. And Stewie is in his favorite spot right here. Say hi to Auntie Deborah. Auntie Deborah wants to see you. Auntie Deborah wants to give you pets. He's like, why are you invading my space? Strange lady who smells like my mom. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh. Hi, sweet. Hi, sweet boy. He got brushed out today. And he's already partially crusty again because that's what happens with him. He licks his fur and just, yeah. It's crusty. Somebody must be outside trying to live their life. Let's see. Who's outside trying to live their life? Hey. Hey. No. Oh, yeah. The neighbors. Oh, dear. We're going to have noise. The neighbors are walking a dog. All right. Let me see if I can calm them down. Hi, Jessica. Enough. 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 Off. 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 No. No. I know you hear them. I know. They're just living their life, Maya. Living their life, okay? No, off. Thank you. Nope. Nope. Other dogs are not allowed to walk by the yard, according to these guys. No, I said off. I said off. 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 No, that doesn't mean jump up behind me. It means off. Good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. They're listening fairly well. Mommy didn't say get back. Get off. Off. Off, off. Ah, no. Off. No. My couch. You stay down there. Okay, you can come back up. Come on. I would like to fly away and live with Alessia sometimes. That would be cool. Look, the puppies could care less who walks up and down this road. They could care less. But Maya, Loki, and sometimes Stewie all have something to say when somebody walks up and down the street. Look at her. She's just sitting there patrolling. They're so funny, though. When we leave, we go to the store, we go anywhere, they'll sit here right there and wait for us. They just wait. And it's so cute to pull up in the driveway and you see Loki just sitting there, right there. Just wait. He's a good boy, aren't you? Except for when people walk by. And here's Stewie. There he is. We're down here with Mr. Stewie again. Hi, Stewie.
Hi, it's Mom. Hi, bud.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You want some pets? Huh? Want some pets? He's like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's a hand. Okay. Give me kisses. You can give me kisses. Mr. Stewie. He's been outside today, too, so he's tired. He got brushed today. He got his lovins today. So he's tuckered. He is. He's tuckered out. He's a good boy. Annie Marlene's left for Italy. Are you going to go live with Alessia for real? Y'all hooking up? That would be cool. It would be cool. Yeah, Mr. Stewie. He's just living his best life in his nice, comfy bed. Oh, just Stewie would go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Alessia is in love with Mr. Stewie. She just loves Mr. Stewie. She would take him in a heartbeat. Look at his little noggin, his little round head. He's a sweet boy. He's such a sweetheart. He's a good boy. He says, I've been such a good boy for so long. I enjoy my retirement. Yeah. He enjoys his love and his kisses. He enjoys his cuddles. Yes, he does. He loves it. He's a good boy. He doesn't enjoy getting sniffed by Mr. Loki. He's never enjoyed Mr. Loki, but he does like Lucy. He thinks Lucy's kind of cool. Lucy approaches everything in a gentle manner, though. I think those people are walking back now. Can you tell? Their bark is different when they see just regular people walking without a dog, and then when they see it with a dog. Off. Nope. Nope. Off. Off. You see, they're just out there living their life, walking with their dog and pushing their kids. And these guys, you're going to act the fool. Stop. No. You stay down there. Enough. We've been working on this for about 3 weeks now. We're making progress. I mean, I can't stop them from doing it all the time, but sometimes it can be pretty annoying. So we are working on enough. See, the other dogs down the street are now barking at them. No, I said no. They're gone now. Yeah, it's gone now. You're not going to have anything to bark at. See, you're nice and calm. Good job. Come on. You can come back up. Come on. Come back up. Good job. Good job. You're a good boy. Oh my goodness. Okay, good boy. You're a good boy. You're giving me kisses. I don't. Oh, that. Oh. Okay. I got my face attacked. They don't mind being corrected. It's good for them to have some discipline. Just a little bit. They are my babies, though. People go, oh my God, why you treat your chihuahuas like babies? Well, they're babies half the time, as long as they're being good. And then the other half of the time, they get disciplined like dogs. Don't you? Don't you? These two are two peas in a pod. Maya loves him. She's not so much in love with Ozzy. She likes Lucy, okay? Everybody likes Lucy. Lucy gets along with everybody. Ozzy is a live wire. You never know it by looking at him right now. This little boy, oh my God, is he a clown? This little boy's, tell him, see, I'm a clown. I am a stone cold clown right here. I am always into something. And if somebody else has something, I have to get it. He takes things from Loki. And thank goodness Loki is a nice big brother because he lets him have it, and I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Enough is nicer than no because I do not want, I do say no sometimes. But there are some dogs, I think, that they believe that their name is no because they hear it so often. And so I have enough. I have off when I want them to be off and down and whatever. And then I have up when they can come back up. We try not to use shut up, or any other words like that. Try not to. Occasionally, it's just really, really busy outside and keeping them quiet or at least a little subdued. What I'm trying to do with the whole enough thing is to make it so they can acknowledge something outside without going berserk. That's the goal. But a lot of times they might see a dog outside and Loki will start howling. As soon as Mr. Stewie makes a little howl, Loki joins. And it's like I have a wolf pack. Maya does it. The puppies are starting to do it. Everybody is starting to howl. It's hilarious. Unless you have a headache, then it's not hilarious. Look at this baby. He's so cute. His hair is growing in so luscious. Yeah, shut up is hard. It's hard for them. I like hush better, but still, enough is the word. You can't have too many words when you want a dog to learn something. Because all they hear is the same thing that the peanuts used to say. The adults used to go, wah, 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 wah. And then they'll pick out a couple words like, it'll be like Lucy, wah, 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 wah. Sit, wah, 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 wah. Down, wah, 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 wah. Enough, wah, wah. And she'll be like, oh, okay, enough. I get that. I heard my name, but the rest of it's just wah, wah. Yeah, I do like to know when there's stuff outside. The one story that I have, I probably have told it before, but Mr. Stewie was a youngster. He probably was about Loki's age, and he was just going off, just bark, 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 bark. And I had just had enough, and I was like, "Oh my God, you need, just stop it, just stop it." And the next morning, I found out that my car had been broken into. So I always thank them. I always get up and look to see what it is, because their hearing and perception can sometimes be a lot better than my own. So I was like, "Oh my God, Mr. Stewie, I'm so sorry. Mommy treated you poorly. You were a good boy and tried to tell me." And I failed. I failed to look out the window and figure out what was going on. The person who had done that, I don't think they ever caught him. They were just running up and down the street, and they just ransacked everybody's car. So, all for some change out of like the. They didn't take anything. I mean, they didn't take any paperwork. They didn't take, anything really in the car. They just took the change out of the change cup, that's used for tolls and stuff. Hi, Nancy. And at the time, I smoked and I had a pack of cigarettes in there. They took those, of course. And that's long in the past, though, long time. That's true. I used to love Frasier. Yeah, you sit there and talk about the dogs. Yeah, too many words. I mean, they'll sit here and listen to me all day long. I can talk to these dogs all day long. They listen to every single word I say. But do they understand it? They understand my tone. They know when I'm friendly, they know when I'm loving, and they know when I'm irritated. So, yeah, tone is everything. And they will pick up so many words. Like Maya knows so many. She knows hand signals. She does her tricks really without, I don't have to say a word to her. I can just wave, and do the hand signal, and she does what I want. So they're smart. Dogs are smart. They have feelings, emotions. They respond in kind to what you give them. Speaking of that, I probably should be a lot nicer to that Rottweiler then, because, I know I have my fur up whenever that dog gets in the yard. I'm just worried about my own dogs because she jumps over the retaining wall and she jumps into my yard. One day, we had Pika, and Pika was so tiny. And I brought her out in the front yard, and we were going to make potty. And all of a sudden, there was Chloe. Hi, anybody, Ann. Welcome. Yeah, we're all well. Thanks for asking. But, Chloe our front yard is not fenced. So I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to grab Pika. I'm going to walk through the back door. And I'm going to be on the back side of the house where Chloe can't see me. And I put Pika down, and I was standing there watching her. And I turned around, and I'll be darned if it wasn't Chloe standing right behind me. I was pretty startled. I was like, "What are you doing here?" She jumped into just right over the retaining wall. And she was standing behind me, and that made me nervous because I didn't know how she was going to react with Pika. And Pika's a snack. She was a snack. She was no bigger than Lucy at that time. And she couldn't get away from her own shadow, really, because she wasn't, she really wasn't well. I know this looks like a puppy that just has issues, but he's been outside twice today, so there you go. He's, right? He's a limp biscuit. He's a limp biscuit. Anybody in? You have a bug bite? Anybody that's watching a replay or whatever, all of my regulars are like aunties and uncles to the dogs. So we address them all as being aunties and uncles because they're been with me for a long time and they love my babies. So they're aunties uncles. Yeah, these are some tired puppies. These are just like babies. They're so sleepy. When I brought Maya and Loki in, they still had some spunk to them, at least. She's so tired, she doesn't even want to lift her leg to give me some belly. Let me have some belly. Let me have some belly, girlie. Give me some belly. Pet that belly. She has a cute belly. She does. She got a spider bite. Oh my God. That can be so horrible. I got a bite once, and it's nasty. It can be quite bad. Lucy has a funny tail. Let me see if she'll do it. Nothing's wrong with her. She's tired. I had her outside already twice today, and they were running around in the yard and sniffing everything and having a great time. And they came in, and they're sleepy. This is nap time. Sometimes they're all fussy. Like last week, they were all full of it, but the week before, they were tired. So now that it's springtime, we're out in the yard more. So today they were outside, they were running around. They're not even perking up when I say the word outside, because that's usually a buzzword that gets everybody in the house coming around me wanting to do stuff. Aw, that's so sweet, Annie Deborah. I know you love these babies. These babies. This is my little spinal monkey sometimes. She's so funny. I wish I could show you her tail, but I don't know if it's gonna do it. Her tail is so funny. All right, number one, it looks like yarn, and it's getting longer, but it spins around kind of. But let's see if it does it. Look at it curl around my finger. It's almost like if she were in a tree, she could hang by it. It's just like it curls right around my finger. She has like a little, I don't know if it's a little kink or what, because it straightens out. It's really not a kink, but she has amazing flexibility back here in this tail. It's so funny. She's like, stop playing with my hiney. What's wrong with you, Mom? Oh, Joanne had a bug bite. Yeah. And that's what I thought. I was like, dang, spiders are getting around. These spiders are getting around. Okay, see, she moved. Tail like monkey. When I rub my finger down it, she'll curl it around my finger. It's kind of funny. See? I don't know whether it tickles it. I don't know. She's funny. All the dogs are so different. Oh, and you don't even know how spoiled these little babies are. Oh my God, we've got so much love for them. And you didn't really miss anything, Annie Betty, because you can always go back and watch some of the replays, and you can watch them. It's been nice to have the weekly record of them actually growing, because you can just watch it week by week. And I've been faithful to the Sundays. So even I ended up doing an Easter Sunday one, even though it was a little later than my normal 3 o'clock. But I didn't want to miss a day. I didn't want to miss a Sunday. And I don't think I've missed a Sunday since last August. So, yay. Yeah, they're spoiled. But she's really tired. She's really a tired little girl. Ozzy's tired. Even Loki and Maya are tired. because going outside as much as they're going, I mean, they went from winter time where they stay in. Hi, Trisha. Welcome, welcome. We're sitting here looking at the tired puppies. We have had such beautiful weather today that they've just been in and out. And the puppies have learned how to go up and down the steps. So now I can open up the door and let them out. It was a lot harder for me to do it at the beginning of the end of March, beginning of April is when they started to go outside because they were fully vaccinated. And I would put them down in the yard and they would just run around like crazy things. And then they wouldn't let me catch them to bring them in. And they wouldn't listen. They had no recall. So now when I take them out, I look like the Pied Piper because if I ask them to follow, they will pretty much be at my heel, at least in the yard. I would never do this off leash anywhere else, but in the yard, they'll follow me around just like, the little rats following the Pied Piper. I mean, they all four of them will follow me. Stewie doesn't, of course. Who's barking? Who's barking, little man? Hi, Honey Rose. How's Billy? Honey Rose Quartz has a puppy too, little Billy. So, yeah, I couldn't catch them. So, there were, and I wanted them to come in the house too because I watch when I go outside for stuff. I mean, there's predators out there, and you think, hello, that the fenced yard is safe, but we have a pair of hawks, and I'm pretty sure that they nest on the other side of the field that's in our backyard area. And this one day, I mean, it was like the first part of April, and they're still so tiny, these ones. I looked up, and there's the hawk going in circles around the yard, and I was like, no, I got to get these babies and go in the house. And it was really hard for me to catch the puppies. I mean, I caught Ozzy, but Lucy would not. Oh my God, every time I bent over to get her, she would take off. And it was so frustrating. She's growing and hasn't learned to sit yet. Yeah, mine are just starting to sit. It's really hard for me because I've got all four of the dogs. They're always bumping into each other and fussing and trying to get the treat first. We've got to work on manners and stuff, but all that will come. It's really funny. I don't get frustrated with them per se. They're learning really at their own pace. It's been a lot slower than Maya. I mean, by the time Maya was like 27 weeks old, you can look at some of the videos I have of her when she was little. Now, I was training her pretty much one-on-one because we didn't have Loki. And Pika and Stewie were not interested in Maya or her training. So we were working just together, and she just learned everything that I had to show her. And when we got Loki, Maya knew everything already. Loki has picked up some of the stuff, but with I've noticed it's a little less because he tends to be distracted by Maya during training time. Yes, Maya is a star. Yeah, the hawks, Trisha says that she saw a hawk pick up a full-grown cat and try to carry it off, but the cat got away, thank goodness. I mean, it's you just really have to pay attention. So yesterday, actually, when I was letting the pups out, Seraphin looked out the kitchen window and he goes, "Oh my gosh, there's a fox playing in the back." We call it the back 40, but there's 5 acres of ground back there that then one of the neighbors owns, and it backs up to my backyard. And it's really been nice for the past 60 years we haven't had anybody back there, and I hope we never do. It would be a dream one day for me to purchase the part that abuts my property, and just to keep it so that it's not developed or built on. I mean, eventually, I'm sure that they'll put something, and I don't want there to be like a cell phone tower back there. But anyway, I digress. So he looks out the window, and there's a fox out there. And it's just, fussing around, sniffing, looking like it's looking for mice or moles or, whatever. We have a lot of foxes around in our neighborhood. And, but it was far enough out there in the back that, I really didn't worry about it. But it was out there for, oh, it was a while. I took the pups out. I took all of them outside, and they were running around in our yard and having a blast. And that fox never moved from where it was. It was hundreds and hundreds of feet, full football field or more away from us, at the tree line, just doing its own thing. Never paid us any mind, but I kept an eye on it the whole time. I would have to have more money than developers, yeah. Well, see, what I'd have to do is I'd have to have money in hand and approach the neighbors before they ever got an offer from anyone else. No, but we'll see. The people who bought that property actually back there were one of the first millionaires from the Maryland State Lottery. And they bought that property. And, they've been on it ever since. And that, they do take care of it. They don't mow it as often as we probably would like, but um, it is what it is. My dad used to take his tractor out there through the gate, and he would mow probably about 20 to 30 feet back just to keep stuff from, like mice and stuff away from our house, at least to give it a little no man's land. Seraphin did it at first when we first got here, but it's a lot of work to do that. So it's not, not our property. So it is what it is. Just babies. He's so tired. They're so tired. I know it looks like they're like illin, but no. Nancy, thank you so much for tuning in and visiting with us. We're so grateful for everybody that does. We love it. And you're watching the puppies grow with us. Thank you so much. You should babies. These babies are too tired to even perform. I mean, they're just out of it. And while we were outside, we were working on recall. Yeah, Trisha, you popped in. Everybody says hi. Yeah, everybody says hi. And hi to your husband as well. Mr. Ozzy. See, I can sit here and both of the puppies are just out. They really do need outside time. They do. I mean, they get some exercise when they're in the house playing with each other and they have a blast, but it doesn't really compare to them burning rubber out in the yard chasing each other. And they've expended a lot of energy doing that today. So, well, like I said earlier, I started the story, but when I want to do to the porch, I want to kind of put up a little barriers to make sure that they can't like wiggle through the banister, and then I want to put up a little, expandable fencing, so that like a baby gate almost, that you can hook on there. And then in the mornings when it's dewy or if it's like raining or whatever, I can just open that up without them running out into the yard. In total, I'm going to have that astroturf up there, and hopefully they can use that as a little pee area. So that'll be good, and then I can just hose it off. Yeah. So they'll be able to go outside up there. Yeah, they wouldn't want to stay out there for for long periods of time. But even in the wintertime, that would work. I could just crack open the door and let them out on the porch. They could get some fresh air. And I could just sit there and watch them. Yeah. Yeah. They need that. They need to go outside and sniff the air. They do. You see Maya over there. She's on her perch, which is a putta. She likes that pillow. Loki's up there watching the world. That's where he is when we're gone. He just sits there and waits for us. He just sits right there. He loves to look out. Loves it. He's a baby, aren't you? Are you waiting for Daddy? Are you waiting for your daddy? Waiting for your daddy to come home? They have a great sense of time, these dogs. They pretty much know when it's nearing like 5 o'clock, Daddy comes rolling up. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? So he starts to wait. Maya, my little girlfriend here. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Mommy's come to love you too. You're so tired. Look at her little black beans are just like Lucy's because they're both Merles. Yes. Little Merle girl. Hey. Hi, bud. Hi. We brushed teeth today. We got a little groom today. We didn't take a bath today because we've put their frontline flea stuff on and they can't have a bath for like 72 hours. So they didn't get a bath today. You want some scratches, Maya? You do? You want some scratches? Oh, yeah. Maya knows that word. She knows so many words. I swear, Maya can speak English. She just speaks English. She just does. My little sweet girl. That's weird. YouTube is doing some funny things to me right now. My screen just changed. My chat dropped off. Let's see. No, I can see. I can see. I can't see how many people are actually in the room anymore. So, it's like I'm flying blind. It's weird. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube has changed the mobile, uh, the way the mobile looks this week for the lives. Now you could do, they have a lot more options for lives. You can go live together with another creator. You can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, there's a block there that says, oh, if you have promotion, promotional stuff in your video, you have to list it, pay promotion, or whatever. No, we don't have any paid promotions. Not in any of our videos right now, nope. You see, the only thing that we have that's coming up new for us is we're getting a new carpet cleaner. We are. Because R2D2 over there, our Bissell has failed. Sorry, Bissell. We've only had it for a year and a couple months, and it has its issues. So R2D2 is going to be replaced with a Hoover, and I'm going to name it Herbert. So I'll have Herbert Hoover. But it isn't here yet. So we're still limping along with our Bissell. And the problem with it seems to be the hose. Oh, she's got grass in her fur. The hose, and they called it when I called the Bissell place. I mean, I knew it was out of warranty, but I just wanted to let them know, hey, this broke. Can't find the part online to fix it. So what should I do? And, whoop, uh-oh. Is there somebody else? Oh, that's just a neighbor. Woofing. Woof. I'm like, can I get this part? What should I do? And they said, nope, you can't fix that. You have to send it, either send it or bring it to an authorized dealer. There's not an authorized dealer within 100 miles. Maybe not even more than 100 miles. After you've got to 100 miles, who cares to look any further? But no. And apparently it's just a $30 part, but they don't sell it to consumers. So, yeah. I decided I would just get another. It's just a puncture in the hose. And once the hose gets punctured, it loses its suction. I mean, we put some duct tape on there right now and we're limping along, but like I said, it's an important thing for us. All right, guys. Well, we have been on for a little over an hour. I thank everybody for being here with us. Again, without you guys' support, we wouldn't be here. I so appreciate each and every one of you. The dogs do too. They love the attention that they feel whenever you guys are with us online. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week. And hopefully I'll be able to get some content up for you. That would be nice. Yeah, Mary, you should do your job, hon. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Maya hears you too. Maybe she can do some shorts. She can dance for you. Anyway, take care, and we'll see you next week for sure. All right, love you guys. Bye.